What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. It's your boy Kermit. We are back, and we have made some significant changes to the build. We're taking the gloves off. We're taking them off. We're no longer self-found. We're bringing in all of the equipment. And you might hear Neko for a second, because I wanted to test this new mic. We are back. Well, it's not a new mic. Some of you have heard it before, but I wanted to test it more for one of our fellow streamers, a part of our community, D2R Degen. He does a laptop streaming thing, and he has to pack everything away. He basically does everything from his kitchen counter sometimes, and sometimes he has more access, and sometimes he doesn't. So I wanted to give him a way to see ways that you can get better audio quality rather than just using a mic and like our boom arms and stuff like what we use on most streams. So we're putting the boom arm or the mic away because the boom arm doesn't fit at this particular hotel anyways. It doesn't fit on the desk. The sides are too shallow. And I figured this would be a perfect time to bust out the 5 Fine lav mics that I purchased for such events just like this. So with that being said, let's get back onto the D2R content and what we're doing in D2R. I've got a couple of options that I may switch between here with different rings and helmet setups. I don't have Arachnid's Mesh. I don't have Harlequin Crest. So I'm limited on what I do have built around even all my characters on my offline. I have Infinity, and I didn't have my Enigma because I had lost it in all of my characters. I went back and I found my characters, and I had one pre-Enigma character that had all of the runes. And so I had the runes, and I put it together. I'm going to show y'all what I got. Dang, I literally put my earpiece in, and about 30 seconds later, notification came through myself. Kermit should be firing it up soon. I need to be ready. I appreciate you, G-Stacks. How does the mic quality sound? I just want to hear it from other people. So we did make an Enigma. I only had one base available to me. It was a Wormhide. Some of you guys are going to rage against the machine on me and go absolutely crazy. I don't care. Like I said, I kind of threw this together off of old character data anyways. So if I end up not using this long term, so be it. If I have to build a new one, so be it. It's fine, guys. It's not that big of a deal. For this particular character, we have to have the strength anyways. We have to have the requirement, so who cares? So we didn't get the best defensive role. Kind of turned on, not gonna lie. Let's stop it. But we don't have access to our mixer right now, so there's no mixer. There's no big microphone. We're using this little dude right here. This is all we're using right here. We have our Cryptic Axe Insight that rolled with 245 enhanced damage. So we're up to 776. I don't know, do they all roll the same 23? Yeah, they all roll 23, it looks like. We have our 20 FCR helmet that we brought off of our Sork. We have our High Lords. We have our Spirit that we rolled here. I don't have a better pair of boots. All of my boots are very specific to characters, and I haven't found anything like a War Travs or anything, so this is what we have. 10 FCR ring, 10 FCR belt that came off of my Nova Sork. We have a Menald only for the mana stolen, and then the regenerate mana. I think that's going to help a little bit. And we're going to use Mage Fist. We're hitting the 125 breakpoint. We can change some of this stuff, so we can get rid of this 20 FCR, get rid of this 20 FCR. We'll still be above the 75, and then we'll get one more skill, and we'll get another 5 life or mana steal. So that'll give us even more mana steal. So that might be another option. gonna have to stream tonight. I need cheering up. A good friend of mine passed away in her sleep last. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That's rough. That is rough. I brought over like all of my stuff, and I've been messing around with all of the best options that I have. I think this is going to be one of them. I have the Geed's Fortune, 149 extra gold, 40 MF, and 13 for my reduced prices. All rest 15, 41 to mana, and 100 damage just for some of these enemies that they can heal. 6 MF, all rest 5, 6 MF, 7 MF, 6 MF, 5 MF, 7 MF, 4 MF, 7 MF, 7 MF, the normal stuff, right? I had not a physical sunder, but a magic sunder, and I have no idea what happened. I went through all of my characters a dozen times. I don't know if I accidentally dropped it on the ground or what, but it's yeeted into oblivion. I cannot find it. I have peasant crowns and stuff like that too, so we may end up switching and doing something like that if we're going to try and get the one skill. But right now, we're sitting at 11k to 24k damage. We have 203% magic find. We're at 126 FCR, so we're just above the 125 that we need. 31% deadly strike. And I think that's really all that you guys are going to be interested in at the moment. We got +1 to light radius. This is important. Light radius is important, guys. So I want to start by... I wasn't going to go until I found my 3-socketer. I was going to go in here and do some cow killing and see how that goes. We're on P3 right now. I gotta say, this isn't bad. We got our Gray Monarch. Let's see what it rolled here in a second. I'm still not getting that big old radius of my sigil like what our boy has. Got Taurashus on him, Treachery, and Insight. Only because I didn't see any reason in putting more Conviction on. Like, one is enough. Rando Maldrop off of a Goatman. Nice. Oh, 4OS. Yes. Okay, we'll throw that in the cube, and well, actually, what we'll do with that is we'll try and roll a better one. Now that we have two, we can kind of, like, take the best one and roll the worser one. I think we're on P3, so we're definitely slapping. What's up, Trash? How we doing? What level is the sigil at? If it's below 4, it's 4 below 10, 6 at 10, and 8 at 20. I am currently at... And this is something I could put some points into. I'm at 7 at the moment. So I need to get 3 more levels.
I can't count
apparently.
anymore.
So this is going to be Milibregas, if I remember correctly. We're just doing it for the ID. Cathans, do it for the ID. Doing it for the gram, as the kids say. I think we could probably step it up to player's 8 again and test it compared to like last night.
I need a key.
What farm do you guys think we should be doing? That's another good question. Gram is how you measure drugs. It's a good measurement. I thought it was one of those insta-tweet face things. Found my 4OS file for Hoto. Speaking of Hoto, I also brought over our Hoto, but more importantly, our call to arms. Which I need to swap this guy out. I need a better one. You know, that'll be a good place for our offhand for our other Monarch shield. That'll give us 2 extra points. So, we need to put on our CTA. I noticed that the first frame, it won't do the aura out. It won't do the blast for some reason. Anyone else having that issue? Is there enough wreckage happening? This is what I would say is probably like a mid-tier. What up, Mustang? There's still a lot of places we could get better damage. In fact, re-rolling this Infinity into something else might do that for us. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to roll. But when you have a Cryptic Axe with the Infinity in it, you're going to do damage. Sitting around 700 and something on the high end of the damage. What up, Mustang? How you doing, buddy? When's bowling night? Tomorrow? If we can have this build, why can't we have multi-arrow? Explain that to me. Was multi-arrow just ahead of its time? Tomorrow night is bowling night. What's up, Sweet Phil? How you doing, my dude? I'll give you another breakdown here in a second of how the build is laid out. I am not online. My internet is terrible at this hotel. So we're actually on my mobile internet right now. We're rocking straight mobile internet because it's 20 megs up and the hotel is like 4. So since I'm playing offline, I got my character to where it was basically killing whatever we wanted to kill. So I said, you know what, it's time to take the gloves off. We're going to see just how strong, with what I have on hand, we can make this character. And I'll say it did not disappoint. You should be able to use Mirror Blade for a form. We are. We are doing that, G-Snacks. We're on players 3 right now, not players 8. So we're running a Cryptic Axe Insight, just like you have. We're running a 20 FCR helmet with 28 mana all res. We have a 31 FCR spirit. We have our High Lords that we got. We have our Enigma, which we just rolled tonight, and it rolled way too good. But also probably the worst base you could put it in. We're running Mage Fist, Menald for the mana stolen per hit, 10 FCR ring with some reses, and Treads of Cthon. Again, we don't have everything. Like, we don't have arachnids. We don't have a better helmet that we could use. There's some options we could rotate around, but I think this is the one that's going to get us to our 125 breakpoint, so that's what we're going to use. I do have my Geeds on, some all-res, mana, poison, just for those healing monsters, and then a bunch of MF charms, an all-res 5 small charm, which is kind of dope. But all MF from there. Fast hit recover, lightning resist 17. What's up, Wicked Plumber? And thank you. Thank you so much for the gifted membership, my dude. You're not using a bow with mirror blades? Oh, yeah, you're saying I could literally use a bow. We have a CTA on the offhand. Our Merc is running Treachery. I just put Taurasha's helmet on him. And then we have an Insight Poleaxe over here. Oh. Yo, Wicked Plumber! With another gifted membership. Appreciate you, buddy. Always coming in clutch with them gifted memberships on here and over at the Sweet Phil. I think I even saw you throwing a few at DGen the other night. All right, well, that was pretty fast. Where should I go next? Where should we test next? And what players count would y'all like to see? Let's do this here. Here. Talthal or Am. Talthal or not Am. Am with a 33. Let's go. And 7 magic absorb. That's actually kind of legit. How's the mana? 99 mana? That's really good. Okay. That is really good. Yeah, Wicked Plumber is the bestest. Got double spirits going now? Yeah. Some of the options that we could trade out with is I have the Soul Drainers to get more mana leech, more life leech, and minus 50 monster defense per hit. We have Tarnhelm, so we could get some more skill points. That's going to do damage, of course. you know, a couple of different ring options that we could do as well. We also have infinity that we could throw on something. We have Messerschmitts. Vamp Gaze. Undead Crown. Goblin Toe doesn't do us any good with this particular build, unfortunately. We also have a few Skin of the Viper Magi's. All right. Let's go ahead. I don't think I have Andy mapped out. But we can do Durance for sure. Let's real quick. Did y'all see how he just moved his arm, but he didn't actually cast the spell? I don't know why it is that he does that on the very first one. Oh, what happened to our Merc? Our helper? Oh, our Merc died. When did our Merc die? Wait a second, we were just looking at the Merc's stats. What the... Did I miss him die?
Good day.
Yeah. I thought we looked at him outside, like, in town. Interesting. I'm not sure what happened there. Rip Merc. What's up, Craze War? Good to see you, my dude. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, let's try this again with a little less failing on the Merc side. Didn't mean to pick that up. Yeah, I don't like our demon having that lightning enchant. It's kind of scary. Just checking out the different streams while I do some demon killing. I feel that, dude. This is our offline character. I'm in a hotel right now, and the internet is terrible. I'm on mobile internet at the moment. So we're just testing and seeing how crazy we can get it with what we have. I do not have, like, all maxed out stuff laying around. I'm a variety gamer. I play a bunch of different stuff. I do love Diablo 2. I've been playing this game for years, but I'm definitely no Sweet Phil. And Mephisto is down. I'm working on getting a full set of keys, maybe a bargain for something good to test my skills. I'm working on getting a full set of... Oh, yeah. That's something I could definitely do, too, is do some key farming. I do have the ring that you need. I'm, like, brain farting on what it's called at the moment. But I got that shit. Nature's Peace. We could do some key farming for sure. I'm like using scrolls and we're right next to him. Smooth, Kermit, smooth. Let's see if we can't find this pretty quick. I forget that I have teleport, guys. What an absolute noob. Bro puts on Enigma and then doesn't even teleport. Okay. Weird map. And she drops another one. I think we could definitely farm a torch with this character fairly easily. Bro literally doesn't even use his Enigma. Why am I in... Somebody get this guy off the screen. One bad TP is bad. Two bad TPs? Inexcusable. If I had Nova, I would 100% be slapping all of these enemies as we go. But, like, aiming this versus just slapping with Nova, two completely different things. Phil, if you're still here, tell me what you think of this microphone. We're not using our desk mic right now. We're using a lav mic. Probably should just throw that on the ground, to be honest. We can give up our Merc at some point, or our Demon, and run a Ring of Fire build too. I don't think that would be a terrible thing to do. See how we like it. I do have some Flame Rifts on hand. I might have to switch... I might have to switch. You sound a little different. Characters a couple of times to find where I put them, but yeah. Sound a little different, but doesn't sound bad. Probably feels like it's missing maybe a little bit of body. If I had to guess. low end, like it's missing some low end? Or are you saying like it's quieter? Yeah, but is it bassier or is it less bass? You're saying it's low end, buddy. Is it missing the bass?
Your blood will boil.
Got that Mike Tyson-ist up in here. How many runs is it going to take us to get our first key? I do have a few keys that we could pass over too to save some time. Less space, got you. Yeah, that's what that's what I was kind of saying, like lacking some body. Like it's missing a little bit of bass. It's got a little bit higher pitch to it. Maybe a little tinier might be another way to say it. Row room.
I can't carry anymore.
Does player count for keys, guys? Because that might change things too, because I think we could turn up the player count quite a bit, actually.
Stay a while.
For her at least. When we switch to Nature's Peace, that might be a little tougher. But I do have Nature's Peace somewhere in here. Got my Nagler. Ravenfrost. I might have left it on another character. There it is. Okay.
Let's fucking go!
Let's go. All right. What's up, CG? Good to see you. It did last night, but give me a second and I will fix it once I'm safe. That's an easy fix. It's probably because when I turned off my monitors this morning instead of turning off the computer. So that I could leave up G-Stacks' stream.
Let's fucking
There you
go!
go.
Let's fucking go.
There you go. All fixed up.
Your blood will
Hey, we got that IO rune. Time to make a cure. IO doll? I don't mind picking up these smaller runes. I think if you can max them out, we might as well. That way you're never like, oh man, if I would have just picked up 3 more Rals that one time that I was doing this farm. I'm gonna find it hard to replace High Lords though. High Lords has that 31 Deadly Strike. So I don't see any reason to get rid of it, to be honest with you. Does 2 skills make up for the chance to get a double damage? I can't see that it does. Unless they take Deadly Strike off, like make it not work like the rest of the stuff.
Your blood.
You guys think we should just go ahead and bump it to players 8?
Hello.
Ethereal with repairs durability. Interesting. Let's players 8. We're not going to Outer Cloister. Get your shiz together. We definitely don't want to get sniped by those chicks right now. They will probably hurt a lot. Oh, Key of Terror. All we had to do was level it up once and boom. And we'll need 3 Keys of Terror, of course. I'll probably use Seraph's Hymn over High Lords, an extra skill and bonus damage to demons, and Undead is mighty tempting. Yeah, I'm just seeing 1 skill and then Deadly Strike. 31% chance to literally double whatever output you have. That seems highly irreplaceable. I don't think 1 skill makes up for that. 1 additional skill. I mean, what does 1 skill give you? Maybe 1,000 damage? Well, when you're doing, what do we have? 24,000 on the high end? When you're doing potentially 24 additional thousand every third 3.5 hits, and you're shooting 5 times, it's very, very hard. I'm not sure that numerically it makes sense to give that up. I forget what Seraph's Hymn has on it, to be fair, though. I don't even know if the bonus damage works. That's one I haven't heard spoke of yet. I imagine it does. I've thought about options you can replace your insight with to, like, you know, roll the insight off of this and then roll something better on it. And what options could be better. I'm not sure what I would go with, but I was thinking about some with, you know, the high demon. damage on them to see if that does any extra. If we can get a torch, a single torch, that single torch, even if it's not for our class, it'll give us... Oof. I thought our resistances were higher. I must have had a different piece of gear on. It does work? Yeah, so that definitely helps. Because 350% is going to be like triple damage. But the only problem with that is that it's limited to that specific type, right? And even though most enemies in the game are demon, that's pretty tempting for sure. And then the extra skill to add on to things like your sigil and stuff like that also play a effect.
I can't carry.
I wonder how that plays out long term. Even our CTA is pretty trash, if I remember. I'll have to look at it again. But I'm pretty sure it's pretty weak sauce. But on the flip side of that, we do have some good stuff like Enigma. I wonder when Phil will do this, because I bet his damage is going to be out of sight. It'll probably be to the point where he won't play it, to be honest. I could see him just completely not playing this build and just running Fire Nova, Ring of Fire, whatever, the Johnny Cash. But yeah, we're absolutely destroying her on P8. Really? Nephrune? Oh, I think I just left a flawless on the ground. Whoopsie. I wish that the
Greetings.
that the loot filter allowed you to highlight things as well as block things off. Because that would definitely help with not having to take as much stuff off. And then you're taking off some stuff you don't want to see, and then adding in things or highlighting things that you really want to see. So you don't miss, runes, for instance. Should have probably killed those ghost packs, to be honest. What up, Wicked Ball? Do you and Ben mainly just play online? Y'all don't do the offline stuff? And also, if Ben is there, what's going on, Ben? Good to see you, boys.
Hello.
Does anyone have any shards they don't want? Yep, I can't even play online at the moment. I know that sounds crazy as I'm sitting here playing and streaming, but I'm on hotel internet, and the internet's so bad that I'm actually on my phone to upload speeds of 20, whereas the hotel here is like 4, with download of like 1. And my phone can't handle both streaming and playing online. It gets a little sketchy. I tried it yesterday before I went live. I tried it, and I wasn't happy with how it was, so. Flawless Amethyst. Oop. Ben went to bed, doesn't feel good tonight. Well, I hope he feels better, dude. How are you feeling? Man, we got 16 in here. I appreciate the heck out of you guys being here. By the way, if you are over here on the YouTubes, I hate doing this, but you got to do it. If you can hit that like button for your boy, I'd really, really appreciate it. YouTube has this weird thing that even if you watch every single video, if you don't hit that like button, they just won't even send it to you. I know I watch Sir Fox as well. If I swipe away from him because I'm watching Sweet Phil, they literally won't send me notifications for his stream for like 2 days in a row. You feeling good? Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We need these keys to start dropping, boys. Oh. That is my first shard. Yeah. It's the first time I've seen one of those. We'll have to take a look at it real fast. Interesting. And that goes in materials, okay. And then how do you use that shard? You get all your notifications late. Truthfully, the only way to get your notifications to be even semi-successful, and it doesn't always work either, but Discord. Discord's really the way. Cube. The ornate plate. G-Stacks, you should have gotten today
Good day.
something like
Your presence
12
honors me.
hours. Oops, I did not mean to do that.
Welcome back, my friend.
I was 100% lost in the sauce. Grizzies. I think I have one somewhere on some character, so I'm just gonna chunk it. We identified it. It's fine. I can't believe we're on players 8 and have done already something like 20 of these runs and only gotten one key. What do you guys think about the clear time for P8? I think this is like on the verge of absurd. Especially considering this isn't even like high end. This is somewhere in the mid-range. I know I've got some really good things, but also lots of not so great things, so. Trying to hit those ghost packs when we can, just because they do have a higher chance to drop runes. I am here for a bloodbath. Your blood in a bath. So you just plop it in the cube and it terrorizes the area? I don't... Or do you have to get all of them and then cube them together? I don't know how that all works. Cooley is paying good field goal, forum gold for Act 2, 3, 4, 5 shards. Have you been keeping up with Trash? Trash is like absolutely killing it on forum gold right now. Telling me y'all are still talking to Cooley after what he said? Oh, man. Hardest rune in the game to get. L rune, baby.
Hello.
Like, my take on that whole drama thing with Cooley is, like, You know better than to say it online, so you deserve it. He's been streaming long enough, he knows better. But also, like, I don't care. Like, what people say is between them and the people that are insulted by it. Like, I'm not, like, trying to discount what he said or whatever, but it's like, it's not my freaking business. What did he do? He said he said maggot with an F on stream because somebody pissed him off or something. And so Twitch banned him. At least that's the story I've heard. I didn't look into it because I really don't care. I'm nothing against Cooley or anything, but I don't watch his content, so like it doesn't affect me one way or the other. I don't have any investment in it. That would be like if Llama said something fucked up and got banned. I mean, I'd be like, okay, I guess. I don't know any other way to say it without getting too far into the weeds.
Stay a while and listen.
I don't know, 16 in mana might actually be good. It probably goes up to, what, 20 max? I don't even think you need a physical sunder at this point.
I am overburdened.
I am overburdened. Imagine if we got 3 or 4 skillers. Ooh. Somebody hit like a truck. All right, there. Wicked's got, it looks like the more accurate story. I'll read it here in a second. The same guy that has been in Sir Fox's stream pissing him off. He did to him. I was watching when it happened. What does he do to Fox? Because I haven't seen that in Fox's stream either. I just feel like anytime someone goes in, they're just another bung. You know what I'm saying? Like, after watching what Phil went through with Bung, like, I just expect anyone that's just saying, like, shitty stuff over and over, it's just another Bung person.
Yes.
Oh, it was a skiller, guys. What? Yo, I accidentally called it. Only wrong skill. Ow. Always saying that they're cheating and say they're crap. I mean, if you do something with your offline character, I could give two shits less. Like, that is nobody's freaking, like, it doesn't harm anyone at all. You know, it's funny because I don't get a lot of, like, negative comments on my stuff. I think most people just move on if they don't like your stuff. But the one time I got a negative comment, it was on D2R. And it was a guy saying, if you get rushed, nobody's going to watch your stuff. Even though I'm literally being watched by the people rushing me. That's that guy's impression of how it works. Yeah, I mean, if you go and hero edit the best character in the world together and you sat there and you played on that for months, I could care less, dude. That do you, boo-boo.
Yes?
I think the only person you're cheating is yourself in those scenarios. That's why we always do solo self-bounds. And then the same thing... Oh. Oh, boys. Ooh, that was close. We almost went farming for a new, a new minion right there. Get that Kleegals out of here. Bro, we have one key. Did they lower the drop rates of keys too? I don't think I've ever been so unsuccessful with keys before. I know I've only done it like 3 times, but... What a bobcat. Dude, some of my things aren't working. Because that one should definitely work. Where's the old bobcat at? Oh. It says it's there. Oh, Cooley's on right now, huh? It's so weird. You know what? One thing we can do is reload it. I wish this had dates next to him. Okay. Now YouTube is up. It should work now, Bobcat. We'll do like, I don't know, 5 more of these. If we don't get another one, I think we just switch and go somewhere else. There it goes. Yeah, Cooley's only a little bigger than me, 270. I'm all happy for the 23 of you that are in here. But every one of you 23 are special around here. Maybe not short bus special, but you know, somewhere in there. Oh.
Yeah!
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Fixed. She is fixed. Is this one since I said that we would quit? Okay, 4 left. Normally I would go like, yeah, you'd go like 5 without getting one. And then you would get like 2 in a row, and then you'd go like 1, and then you'd get 1, and then you'd go like 2 in a row again, 3, 5 in a row, something like that. Without 1, and then you would like, it felt very balanced, like you just had to wait a little bit and you'd start seeing them come out. Ooh, that identifies. Three left. And y'all already know we're going to do one extra one at the end because, you know,
Good day.
it's always that next one. Dang it.
Good to see you.
2 martial arts. I'll never run an assassin, but especially not offline, I won't. If I ever do it, it'd be like for a PvP troll build, which I don't even enjoy doing, but if there was ever a time that you could convince me to do it, that would probably be it.
Your blood will boil.
The war hat. There we go. Okay. Now I feel confident in doing it some more. The old peasant crown.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Yo, calm your titties there, Mephisto. Goodness gracious. I'm talking in his native tongue over here.
Yes.
All right. I mean, getting pretty close to being better, right? You couldn't give me my last key to terror? Huh? One of druid skills. 19 all res. 27 what? Did I say 27? I already forgot why I said it. I guess it was 27 on a piece of gear. Maybe like a 27 all res or something. Whatever it was, it didn't last in my brain very long. And it in my eyes and right out my ears. think I'm gonna go HD 60 Pro to help with recording and streaming. Yeah, isn't that one's pretty expensive? I'm pretty sure, isn't it? But hey, if you're happy with it, do the damn thing. There's a reason why so many people do it. $29 now. 29 what? Runs? I found a new one on Facebook for 75. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Like new sealed in the box. Yeah, I understood. Oh, 30 people on YouTube? Let's go. If y'all can. I said earlier, I hate to like do the whole call to action thing, but if you can, hit that like button for me. It really helps with that whole YouTube algorithm stuff, as you guys all know. Right now, what we're doing is we're just going to farm up some keys, see if we can't get enough keys. We can get enough keys to make one run tonight. I might just run the Ubers tonight. So wish me, like, RNGZ luck. Hook a boy up. Give me them keys. Having teleport goes a long way to speeding this up, of course. I just want to test it and see how it's going to go with this build. I definitely feel like they nerfed the key drops. OFG was for the 30 viewers on YouTube. Yeah, it's 29 across the board is what it's showing me. But if it's showing you guys 30, I will gladly freaking go. I will not complain about that at all. Those are big numbers for your boy.
Good to see you. Good day.
Lots of people are really excited about the new expansion, so... you want to run Ubers, either echoing with Echoing Strike? Yeah. I want to see how it goes. So you weren't here for the beginning, so I'll just give like the super quick rundown. 20 FCR helmet, 28 mana, all res 8, Spirit Shield, Enigma, Insight, and Cryptic Axe, High Lords, 10 FCR ring, 10 FCR belt, 7 mana stolen per hit on the Menald. Mage Fist, Treads Like a Thon because I don't have anything better. Geeds, all res, mana, poison, and a bunch of MF charms. Like the very quickest rundown of what we're running with. We also have a CTA on offhand. It's not a great CTA. It's a 232, but it's better than no CTA, so beggars aren't going to be choosers. This is what I had on hand. On my other offline characters. We also have access to my Infinity, but I don't know if there's any reason to run it for this character. Our minion, our Binded Demon, has Conviction, which isn't as important as the Cursed, which is why we're running him. I reset a few times to get to a Cursed one, and I just took the first curse I got, essentially. But as it stands, it doesn't seem to matter much. We are absolutely shredding everything. On Players 8, by the way. We are on Players 8. I'm headed to bed. Have a good night, bud. Thank you for stopping by. You know, redeeming a few redeemables. Bale's chilling armor will melt you if you are not careful. There yet a simple trick. There is a simple trick. But the 12-minute video is perfect.
Yes?
I'm not going to watch 12-minute video. I was just going to rough it out. It wouldn't be the first time I did it and failed and had to regrind keys. We did get a skiller on one of our last Grand Charms. Maybe we will get a Warlock skiller for the first time. That would be kind of cool. What is that? The Centurion? If I remember correctly. If you hold down your cast, you will do better. Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm clearing everything in like 3 seconds, bud. I might end up making a Necro. I've got so much for one. There you go. That was like your old favorite character too. Everything you recast Oaking Strike, it has a chance to proc chilling armor with 5 projectiles. It's like 5k damage because king back per hit.
Good day.
You are getting absolutely demolished. +3 to Dex on 2 separate ones. Fuck off. I was right. It was Centurion. Getting absolutely demolished by the autocorrect tonight, bud. I came here for the deaths, and you have been warned somewhat. You'll see what I mean? Restart. Well, whatever your warning is, I can't understand it because damn autocorrect kicked the shit out of your dick. If it makes you feel better, I did die before the stream started. Grimm's Burning Dead just dropped. Necro skills. Yeah.
Greetings. Where can I take you?
I don't think you would ever run that, Justin, to be completely clear with you. You'd have to give up a shield to run it, and it's not worth it. Think about it. Your Spirit Shield gives you 2 of the 3. Kermie, are we in Motel 6? No, we are in the Comfort Inn. Yeah, Comfort Inn. 100%. My company seems to like Comfort Inn. Probably because it's cheap. Tomorrow I'll see if I can't get on a little sooner. So if we don't get all these keys farmed up tonight, we can do it tomorrow. I'm very notorious, Brian knows. Well, I mean, I know that you're notorious. Oh, we got 33 in here. Let's go, everybody. Thank you for being here. Everyone seems to be really loving the new D2R content. Go Rune. I think Brian has mod powers here, so I wouldn't test him too much. All depends on what type of mood he's in. Even if he knows I have a firm don't abuse mod power stance, he still does it from time to time. Wow, not even a single rune? No rune, no key, no nothing. Come on, we need one more key. We're gonna give it the countdown again. She's got 5 chances to give it to me, or I'm gone. Or I'm going fishing. I can't carry this anymore. Fishing LK kitchen? No LK. I have to roll a map seed for that. And I've got a few good map seeds right now, so I'm not gonna roll for LK when I have basically everything you need. I have two of the hardest things to put together outside of new rune shit. And you're gonna need like Zods and stuff, so. The Edging Edge Bow of Edgerton. Let's go. We'll go ahead and ID it just to get it out. Have a good night, Mustang. I was hoping we would see Dejin here tonight. I'm using my lav mic tonight because I think it would be a good option for him. I think it'd be a good option for him as a person who has to use like a mobile setup. So we're not on our big mic, you know, we're not on this guy tonight. We're using this one right here, connected to my chest. Comes in a little case, holds the receiver that's connected to the computer, and two of these microphones. Charges in the case like your earbuds would. The whole nine. Okay, we got 4 left. What I'll probably do is I'll probably just clip something from this stream and send it to him tomorrow, and he can hear like the difference. Oh, Kitchen Mike, as I've been calling him lately. Get more runes on the way down to her than we're getting off of her. Got us another Monarch. Let's go. And we did hit 100 messages, so hell yeah, y'all. Appreciate y'all talking it up and, you know, keeping the chat moving along. It's another little thing that helps the YouTube overlords decide whether or not they're going to send my stream out to other people. You know, when you're a small YouTuber, they care a lot less about you than some of these bigger guys. Hey, about to walk away from a flawless amethyst, boys. Super chest. That's one of those ones that sometimes it's a super chest, sometimes it's not. That's why I keep reaching up and hitting it. Teleporting out of the way to hit it, because I know those can sometimes super chest out. Full rune. Best room of the night. Rune of the night. Definitely not going to complain about that. She doesn't even come with a skill. Get out of here. What I expect them to do with this character is take off shields. I wouldn't be mad at all if they just like straight up blocked you from having shield access with a two-handed weapon. So you could run a shield if you were running a one-handed weapon, or you could run a two-handed weapon like we do now, but you have to have a book. I think that right there would be an easy way to balance the shield two-handed weapon thing that we have going on right now that a lot of people are upset about. Or rather, you know, the people who think it's overpowered and don't like that it's overpowered, because a lot of people like that it's overpowered. You always have this problem whenever you create a new character, especially on an older game. You can't just make the character suck. It has to be good. There's no in between here. You have to do it. The Vile Husk, ethereal, with a 251 top end damage. Very cool. 645 damage to undead. Man, I wonder how tough that would hit. I need to do some testing on something that's undead and see how much that plays into it.
Your blood will boil.
Oh no! No! Oh, bad teleport. Another one bites the dust. There's a lot of money we just lost there too. Okay, well, I wasn't gonna try and fight it back down there without teleport. We are beyond that life at this point. This might be risky. On players 8. Okay, I don't think he was cursed, but we'll check in just a second. Extra strong, teleportation, or enchant, spectral hit, fire enchant. Nope. So we need to do it again. Stun skin, spectral hit. He didn't have it either, so we'll have to do it again. This is a lot easier with teleport. When I was doing it before, it was a bit of a struggle, not gonna lie. I would have to basically fight my way all the way over there. Now I'm just fighting that back group of people. Stone skin, teleportation, not it. I don't think that he's cursed, but I had too much going on. I couldn't get to him. I was all discombobulated there for a second, so better to get out of there than die. Again. Nope. Did my Merc just eat it? Oh, okay, it sounded like he did. Really, the only thing we care about is cursed. It'd be nice to get a good aura as well. You can definitely tell the difference. Oh, when did... Wait, what? Oh, I must have pressed the button. Mana burn. Nope, not again. I forget which button that is to get them to pop back up. A white spiderweb sash, of course. What aura does he have? I couldn't see it right off the rip. Okay. Man, these some bitches spawned fast, didn't they? Gray Shaco, of course we don't We don't get lucky and get the gold Shaco. Start filling up some of these potions here. Okay, conviction. Cold enchant. Well, we'll take the conviction for now. Or no, conviction is... This is fanaticism, isn't it? Definitely better than the aiming one that we just had. Blessed aim. Dude, he's unwilling tonight. We're gonna have to do our key farming tomorrow, that's for sure. He doesn't give it to us when the next couple will hit the smithy and see if the smithy wants to be a little more reasonable. Extra fast. If only he had cursed. We'll give him one more try. It's funny because I get it on the first try, like the first few tries earlier, and then now that I can get over there easy, it's like, nope, not gonna happen. Okay, Fanat. One more try. We gotta give him one more try. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me what I need. I wonder if players count affects the auras, and maybe because I'm on P8, it's raising the other auras up, or something stupid like that. Extra fast, spectral hit, cold hit. Okay. Extra fast, extra strong, magic resistant. That one does feel a little faster, to be fair.
Not in town.
Cursed. There we go. Extra fast, extra strong, cursed. Okay.
Yes?
So despite this character being incredibly strong, that's obviously a big flaw that probably gets overlooked from the naysayers, the people who talk about how OP it is. Don't get me wrong, I agree, it is definitely overpowered as fuck. But when dying causes you to have to take a 30-minute detour just to get yourself back up to normal stuff. And then I don't even have, like, as strong as I was, because I don't have fanaticism or some other aura that might help us. The only thing we're getting is the curse, which I think is still the strongest portion of it, but... There he is, talking in his native tongue again. We need 2 mana potions. Do you have any supers? Nope.
Greetings.
The
Oh.
Order welcomes you.
I didn't even see that at some point we lost our merc again. Durga, Durga, Durga. Any bets on if we'll have better luck with our Arcane Sanctuary keys tomorrow whenever we do this? I want to say that we've probably been at it for the better part of an hour and a half, just mainly farming keys. And we've gotten 2 whole keys. I don't know if anyone has explicitly said it, but it does feel like they got nerfed a little bit. Especially since we're running players 8, so it's... Normally I would get them even on lower players counts. Being told if I just raised my player count, I would get them more often. Right at 9:30. Let's do, we're going to, swap out our Manald and, put on a Nature's Peace. And we're just going to run all 3 of them real quick one time to end out the stream. The Vile Husk. She's so vile. Okay. One last Black Marsh. We're just going to run them all real fast. Alright, she didn't want to give it up.
Stay a while and listen.
We did get that Lokbar axe. Which is the meat scraper. None of these work for this particular build, but we'll hold on to it. We're gonna have to start building mules on this side too. The second one is arcane, and I'm gonna have to explore all the routes. Yeah, normally I would be killing all these ghosty guys, but I'm only stopping to refill mana. But I wanted to do this as quickly as possible, so. Here it is right here. No key.
Blessings to you.
Last one's gonna be our boy here, which I haven't even killed him in this character line at all. In fact, I don't even know how his portal's open. I don't even think I've talked to her. I guess I must have for some point in time. Let me see if I can remember how this works. I know that it's 2 eyeball. Oh wait. It's probably gonna be. I forget the map, to be honest with you. I think it's gonna be the bottom left one. Oh. Ow. Okay, bottom right. Oh, you know, normally you're in the second level. Staircase or waypoint should be over here, right? No? There it is. And if it's here... Oh, crap. I don't remember it. Yeah, it should be bottom and then far to the left. Yeah, right here. They insta-stole my mana. Okay, it's only one set of eyes. Okay, that's eyes on both of the deals, so I think this is going to be it. Oh, we lost our homie. We'll go ahead and get him back real fast.
Afternoon.
You know, survivability and whatnot. See if I remember reading this part of the map. No key.
I am overburdened.
Our final push got us absolutely nothing, boys. I did the key run and all I got was the stinking hell plague. Anyways, everybody, if you enjoyed yourself, please hit that like button, hit follow. I hope to see you tomorrow because we're going to be back on this character. We're going to be finishing up the skis, hopefully. And we're going to give it a try to do the Ubers. I don't know how it's going to go. I was told that I'm going to get my butt kicked by old Bobcat over there, so we'll see. I'll also be back on my normal